people, welcome. This is OJF360. Yes, that's right, I've been transmogrified to sound like a raging Irish lunatic. No, wait, actually I am a raging Irish lunatic and I'm not called the OJF360. My name is Paddy Mike and welcome to, well, the OJF360 channel. I am doing a guest commentary for him on his most recent Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay. Now, I know little or nothing about BC2, okay? I played it before, I played it recently a couple of times, but I suck at the game and I know nothing about it. But what I do know is that, well, OJ seems to take a long time to get into shit here, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Come on, dude, let's get the fuck going here. I don't even know, like, what are we at? Like a minute into this? There we go, now he spawns in. Yes, baby. But yeah, this is OJ's gameplay. This will go on his channel, and I may even get the opportunity, if permitted, to put it on my channel too. For any of you that are interested, yes, this is a legitimate Irish accent. No, I'm not Scottish, English, Welsh, Danish, Australian, or lesbian. I used to have a channel on YouTube. It was called Is There Any Sense, which is my gamer tag and my PSN. But I had 745 subscribers and I was getting about 70 views per video. I decided, fuck that, I don't want to have all these dead subs. I didn't know how best to go about you know, weeding out those subs as we watch OJ laying some mines. Dude, you get himself a job as a fucking gardener, you know, going down and laying paving slabs in people's fucking patios and shit. But hey, what can you do? Look at him sniping the shit out of this dude. Come on, dude, kill him. Oh, he got him. Killing an enemy, there you go. Oh, an Avenger kill as well. Couldn't have killed the dude before he killed your friend, but whatever, you know. But yeah, I decided, like I said, that I would restart the channel completely. So now my new channel name is The Big Bad Booty Daddy Mike. Yeah, don't ask me how I came up with that, other than Scott Steiner in WCW. Simple as that, just leave it at that. But yeah, I now have like 80 subs, and I have released 3 videos since I started 10 days ago, and I have 1200 views. My first video has 900 views. I do suggest that you all check that shit out, because that's probably the funniest video I will ever put out. So yeah, you know what to say, put your best foot forward. So I put my best video forward, and I should probably retire again. Oh, you got smacked down. Oh, like he needs more help. He's searching for friends. Oh no, he got revived. This is what I like about this shit. Everybody seems to have fucking it's not really second chance, but it's like, you know, when you're dead, if a medic or something on your team comes near you, he can revive you even though you're dead. It's beautiful. It happened to me a couple of times because, well, I tend to die an awful lot. But what's happening here? OJ, seriously, baby, you camping behind a bale of hay?
Yeah, I don't either, but pretty small.
And is that in the background? Is that somebody teabagging him? Yes, baby. Beautiful. Now, I know the guy's sorting out his party chat and stuff like that. He obviously doesn't want people coming into that party and telling them to stop camping behind bales of hay. Obviously, that's what's happening right there. But you guys may have recognized some of those names in that party. I did. I can't remember what they were now, but I remember as that just popped up there thinking, wow, I know those names. And then he got smacked down like the almighty left testicle of Jesus. Now, I don't know what game mode this is. I don't know if this is just a... Oh, look, he got revived again. People don't seem to be able to kill this motherfucker. And not because he's, you know, beastly, but because, well, he got the good teammates on his side. Oh, but 4-3. Yeah, damn it. Did he get him with the grenade? He got him with the grenade. And it counts. Beautiful. Yes, baby. OJ showing why you need good teammates and a good old right arm. Oh, but camping in the window, that's always a way to go. Like, we know that from Call of Duty, don't we, folks? Yeah, we do. But this is why I think a lot of people should be subbed to OJ, right? Everybody talks about Battlefield being a better game all around than Call of Duty, but yet nobody ever uploads it. Call of Duty gets a lot of love on YouTube, But OJ doesn't care for that. OJ just goes straight out there and he plays the games that he wants to play, and he uploads the games that he wants to upload, and then he gets shot in his face again. But what do you see? No doubt somebody will lift him, and it will be the Lazarus syndrome all over. No, he's actually dead. Yes, OJ died finally. But it seems to be an awful lot of Lazarus shit going on in here, you know. And for any of you that aren't biblically minded, I'm not talking El Prestador biblical. I'm talking like actual Bible, you know, the St. James or the King John or any of those, the Gideon Bible, you know, them kind of things. Lazarus was a guy that was dead for a couple of days, and Jesus said to him, well, it didn't say directly to him, Jesus stood outside his tomb and said, Lazarus, come forth. But of course, as we all know, Lazarus tripped, came fifth, and Jesus lost $30 on the bet that he had in. Now, you know, who's to say? You know, who's to say if that ever happened? I studied religion at university. It was quite an interesting thing, because basically the priest, the Catholic priest that was the lecturer, told us all everything you have ever read in the Bible is a lie. Which is, you know, that's a fair standpoint to come from for a Catholic priest, although he was probably trying to get in our pants at the time. Yeah. As you can tell, I don't often commentate much about the gameplay. Even in my own videos, I don't really do much to do with the gameplay. But in this, I definitely won't, because, well, I have no fucking clue what's going on, other than he's shooting his own guy in the back of the face. But I got into a game of this with King Cracker, whose YouTube channel is Cracker1188, and Rockefeller, whose YouTube channel is, oh look at this, he just revived some motherfucker. But Rock's channel is Rockefeller2180, as far as I'm aware, and we got into a game of, I don't know, I think it was Rush or something. Was it Rush? The one that's kind of like Demolition in Call of Duty. That's the nearest thing I can do to explain it, describe it. And I know that kind of sucks that I'm using Call of Duty to explain Battlefield footage, but that's what we were playing. And the fucking game lasted 43 minutes, because there was only 2 people on the enemy squad. We had to kill them a combined total of 75 times to win a round, and we were the defending team. They had to blow up all our sections, and each time they blew one up, then it moved on to a new section, and we had to kill them 75 times again. But there was only 2 of them, and they hid in their spawn the entire time, waiting for tanks and choppers to fucking respawn. Now every time a tank and chopper respawned, we blew it up, but they just respawned in their spawn area and waited for the fucking tank and chopper again. So we were waiting 3-4 minutes each time before we got the chance to kill them. And then a bunch of guys left our squad, and there was only the 3 of us, and a bunch of guys joined their squad, and we got destroyed. Simple. But as it was getting towards the end of it, we had all lost the will to live, and we were just basically hiding in a corner, letting the fuckers not so much kill us. If somebody ran into you tried to kill them, but we weren't worrying too much about the bombs, because honestly, I felt like going to London and starting a riot or some shit. And I think, you know, a lot of people must have actually been playing Battlefield.net, because, you know, suddenly, lo and behold, there's fucking chaos in the streets of England, you know. It's crazy. You wouldn't catch that sort of shit in Ireland, because the minute that shit starts in Ireland, the police start shooting people. Now, I'm not the most, you know, conservative of people. I think that everybody has the right to free speech and the right to protest and the right to a new HD TV. But, you know, I have aspirations of actually joining the police in the Republic of Ireland. Now, any of you that are overly interested, Ireland is split into 2 separate countries due to some politics shit from a long time ago. And good OJ hacking the shit out of that door. That's beautiful. I like that sort of thing about Battlefield. There is no building that you cannot get into, because all you have to do is just hack the shit out of the door, and then you can go and camp in the roof space. Wow, really? But yeah, Ireland split into 2 countries, the Northern Ireland and then the Republic of Ireland. And Northern Ireland is where I currently live. The Republic of Ireland is where I want to serve as a police officer, because if I was to serve as a police officer in Northern Ireland, I would get blown up due to political reasons. And let's be honest, being blown up It's only kind of sometimes fun in Call of Duty if you set down a bunch of C4s, some claymores, and then shoot it with an RPG. Then that shit can be quite fun because you go wee splat, and it's fun. It was actually, there was a video, like, the reason I mentioned that is there was a video like that was the top favorited video this week in gaming or in comedy or something like that. On YouTube, I happened to accidentally find my way into those stats. I don't know how, I don't know why I was even there, but yeah, there you go. So yeah, we've got OJ's found a bushwookie hiding in that's what I've heard they're called. Anybody with a ghillie suit on in Battlefield seems to be called a bushwookie, generally because you seem to find them hiding in bushes and they look like Chewie from Star Trek. Whoa, what a feel right there. Star Wars. Go and sit in the corner, potty. Fucking hell, you dumb Irish prick. Yeah, it's Star Wars, not Star Trek. Star Trek, if you want to know more about Star Trek, hit up TNQKO. That dude can whistle the theme tune to that shit to perfection. It's beautiful. And look at this. We now have OJ and Hardy at times, all camping in the one building. Look at this. I'm surprised they didn't have, claymores and scavenger on right there. Look at all these emblems that are popping up. Fuck me. Do you know what? I played this, like, I must have played 4 or 5 hours of this game. Casually, because that's what I do. I game casually. I game a lot, but it's all casual. I don't really give a shit about, I'm MLG, I'm a pro. I play this game for a living. I don't give a fuck if you play this game for a living. I have a fucking girlfriend. You play this game for a living, I guarantee you have not seen a boob in months. Just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, so it took me like 4 or 5 hours to get to level 1. That's why I think Call of Duty panders too much to, the masses, the casual guys who play it when they're drunk, or like me who just play it for the sake of it, just to do something because they have nothing else that they want to play. I can, you see some guys who go into their first game of TDM on Call of Duty and they get to level 8 or 9 in the first match because they know what they're doing and they just batter the living Jesus out of whoever's there. But this seems to be squad deathmatch just by the looks of it. Yeah, because I've just finally looked at the left hand side of the screen where you have the number 50 and then all the squad names. So squad deathmatch in this game is teams of 4 teams of 4, and it's the first team to get to 50 kills combined that wins. But like you saw a while ago, like there's other teams there should have had like 9 kills on OJ, but he got resurrected. He pulled his Larius? Whoa! I must be drunk. Pulled his Lazarus trick and got them all back again, But yeah, any of you that are actually still listening at this point, because we're now 13 and a half minutes in, I apologise for the randomness and lack of cohesion in everything that I'm saying and doing. If you come and find my channel, you will find that quite a bit. I tend not to script things because that's just boring. I'm not Woody's gamertag. I'm not cockeyed, and I don't make people want to commit suicide just by talking to them, or at least not without trying to convince them. At least if Woody tried to convince people to commit suicide, then you could understand it. But it's just listening to him makes you want to cut your wrists. Or is that just me? Just me? No, I didn't think so. I was actually, in the second video I uploaded on my channel, I was going to do an impression of Woody because it was a domination game from months ago and I was like, ADSing over a wall, head glitching at B flag on cracked, and it was just sublime example of Woody's gamer play. Yeah. And I tried to do the impersonation and I fell asleep. I woke up, I'd recorded 7 hours of me snoring, so I had to go back and redo the whole commentary and upload it without the impersonation. But as you can see, we're almost here at the end. OJ's team needs 2 more kills. Come on, baby, 2 kills. Let's get this guy. Get him. Get the bushwookie. Got the bushwookie. Oh no, he didn't get. He got the bushwookie. And OJ had the chance to go clutch, to do it all, to get the whole shebang finished, dead, done and sorted, and what did he do? He choked. He choked. Like LeBron James in the finals, the playoffs, he choked. And yeah, that's right. This is an Irish guy quoting LeBron James choking in the NBA playoffs. But, you know, somebody else came up, like pretty much like the Heat as well. You know, we had D Wade to take over for him, whoever D Wade was in his squad. And there it is. It's 3:01 in the morning for him when he was playing this. Recorded live by OJ. You know, mumbled through incoherently by me. And, you know, I'm glad to say that OJ did give me this opportunity. I would like to thank him for that. If you manage to last the whole way through this without, you know, wanting to stab yourself in the eye, you can find my channel. I mentioned it earlier. I'm not going to spam you guys with it. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. There's a little bit of this video left, but not very much, about 9 seconds. So, peace, love and puppies, folks.